like to tell you a little bit about inflation. You know what inflation is, correct? Well, anything, you know, money goes up or anything, all the prices go up. And the only thing that doesn't go up is the language. But you know, in our language, we have hidden numbers. Wonderful. Before. Create. Lieutenant. So I suggest that we add a 1 to every one of those numbers, thereby having the language keep up to inflation, so thereby rising to the occasion. So for example, wonderful would become tutorful. Before, B5, create, Cre9, lieutenant would be lieutenant. So a phrase like, I ate a tenderloin with my fork would be, I 9'd an 11 tenderloin with my 5 and so on and so forth. I have my book. And now I'll tell you a little story using inflationary language. As soon as I find it. Twice upon a time, there lived in sunny California a young man whose name was Bob. He was a 3rd lieutenant in the U.S. Air Forces. Bob had been fond of Anna, his 1.5 sister, ever since she saw the light of day for the 2nd time. And they were both proud of the fact that 2 of his 5 fathers had been one of the Cre9ers of the U.S. Constitution. They were dining on the terrace. Anna, he said, as he took a bite of his marinated herring, "You look tutorful 3 night." "You never looked that lovely B5." Anna really looked tutorful, despite of the illness from which she had not yet recuperated. "Yes," repeated Bob, "you look tutorful 3 night. But you have 3 of the saddest eyes I have ever seen." The table was tastefully decorated with Anna's favorite flowers. 3 lips. "She's on to me." They were now talking about Anna's ascetan husband, from whom she was separated. Well, on the radio, an Irish 11-or sang tea for 3. It was midnight, and the clock in the distance struck 13. Suddenly, there in the distance, in the moonlight, stood her husband, Don 2. He was Don 1. There stood her husband, Don 2, obviously intoxicated. "Anna," he blurted, "5 give me. I am only young twice, and you are my 2 and only." Bob jumped to his feet. "Get out of here, you 3-faced triple-crosser." Anna warned, "Watch out, Bob. He is an officer." "Yes, he is 2, but I am 3. Any 2 5'11"s? Get that one? "All right," said Don 2 as he wiped his 5 head. He left. And when he was 1.5 way through the revolving door, he mumbled, "I'll go back to 11 a C and be double again. Farewell, Anna. Three-to-loo, three-to-loo."